That's the best part, because kids have the crazy questions, but if you can start to answer them now, then they learn how to adapt to someone with a disability. And so that's why I like coming to these type of events. It's more of not really trying to press them on, being mentally strong or anything. It's really, man, answering those questions for them that they might go into the world and their parents might not know the real, what a person in a wheelchair can do. And they're like, dude, I just seen this guy climbing a rope, or maybe, they see one of their parents get in a chair, or something like that over time. Even old age, you see a lot of seniors in wheelchairs when they get old, but it's like, man, to see somebody like me coming here, tell them what they can do, it's pretty dope. Hello, everybody. Y'all sound so sweet. Well, so the way I climb the rope is I just strap the chair in. I strap it with a couple straps to keep me nice and tight. I grab that rope and I just climb up.
Like a seatbelt.
Like a seatbelt, with it attached to me. It's fun. It makes it look cool with it attached, right? All right. What's your question? Why are my legs so skinny? So, great question. When you have a spinal cord injury, you don't get any muscle tone in your legs anymore. And for me, that's one of the main things that I battle, is because my legs are skinny, so it causes maybe my bones to break a little bit more. So we have to do things, maybe eat right, to get your legs to your bones can be strong. What do you guys do when you need strong bones? Awesome. I'm doing the same thing every day so my bones can be strong. So you guys are doing something great. Over here. So this chair weighs about 30 pounds. The chair that I was climbing the rope in on this picture weighed, I'll say, about 10 pounds. It wasn't that heavy. But I climbed this rope 30 times to take a perfect picture. So I climbed it about 15 to 20 times in this heavy chair, and then I couldn't do it anymore. And he still didn't have a good picture, so I had to have someone bring my other chair. So I like to do stuff in this chair, so when I go to my competitions, it's pretty easy. I got it 2012, so 6 years ago. Oh, really? So let's just say that I got my wheelchair around the time all you guys were born. How about that? Yep. Oh yeah, so with Disabled But Not Really, we focus on the physical, but also the mental and emotional part. And it's not any children that are in our program right now. We're teaming up with a lot of different hospitals and trying to talk to them about bringing some kids that go through some of their programs to us, just to help them with that emotional part. There are a lot of people that are sad and depressed about maybe a situation that they're in, and I just believe that if we can find a way to help you push past your mental limits, then you start to feel good about yourself. You start seeing, if you see your body feeling good, then your mind's gonna feel good. So our program is really focused on not only just physical disabilities, but all disabilities around, and just trying to teach people how to feel good about themselves, love who they are, embrace your reality, and just live life. I like that. Transformers. Awesome, well, you would be my best friend, okay? What's your question? A favorite fruit? I like berries. So blueberries, blackberries,
I like blueberries.
I love them. So I am really healthy, and my daughter is really healthy as well. And what we eat, well, let's say what we don't eat. We don't eat a lot of sweets. We don't eat a lot of candy. We don't eat a lot of cupcakes and snacks. If we do, we try to find alternatives, because there are alternatives, but I try to be as healthy as possible, not only because it's a good thing, but it just makes your body feel great. Pretend to be a ghost, because sometimes when people slap me, I don't feel it. You know, no, to me, I don't have to pretend what I do. I just let them consider me as someone just like themselves. You know, so if someone slaps me on my leg, I'm just gonna laugh with them. I'm not gonna look at it like I can't feel it. Instead, I just embrace it. You know, I want you to consider me as just like someone like yourself. So just teaching them how, you know, I can interact with them and I don't have to pretend. It's a little bit better because it's letting them know that I've accepted who I am and what I am. A lot of grip? They do got a lot of grip, but I also got to change my tires a lot. Have you ever heard of a wheelchair repair shop? Well, I have to pull up in a wheelchair repair shop a lot of times because these wheels get a lot of tread and I do a lot of things in them. So this is probably a new set of wheels that I got a couple months ago. I got to keep my tires aired up. So yeah, so same thing like your parents would do with their car tires, I have to do with these same tires. And your bike tires, right? So if I roll over a piece of glass, I'm probably gonna get a what? Flat, exactly. So it happens. Can't get right, and this is oops, I did it again. I gave them their own names, okay? So can't get right will never move. It just won't move. It just can't get right. But oops, I did it again gets in my way all the time because it just moves when it wants to move. So I gave them their own names long time ago, and it still sticks with it. All right, one more question, all the way in the back.
Were you ever playing like a professional sport?
Before?
Yeah.
Nope, never played football, never played baseball, basketball. But after this, it wasn't hard to start the sport. It wasn't hard to start to get into weightlifting because I knew what I wanted to do. So if any of you guys know what you want to do in life, you got to work hard to get there. And you always got to remember that different is what? Great. All right, man, don't forget that. Hey. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all were great. Y'all were great. Appreciate it. I love it. I love it. I love being able to inspire them, you know, just them seeing like how cool is it, you know, what if something happens to me, and for them to say, man, you know, I seen a guy in a wheelchair,
Right.
you know, or
Not
they,
to be scared.
yeah, you know,
They need to hear that.
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, we're going through a phase right now where, you know, you have to let your children know that different is good. You know, whether it's race or disabilities, like anything it is, it's letting them know like, okay, just because you're different don't mean that you can't be great. And I've realized that that's one of my main messages that I should come to schools about is teaching our kids how to be different but be great. Yeah. You know, because we always face trying to be like someone else or doing something, and we don't get to amount to our full potential because we're always trying to be like someone else. And, you know, to tell them that, hey, you can be different, but you are still great, man, so.
Hey, man, pipe up. You're not rocking with the sync out.